Back in action here, This Old Doom, the daily YouTube series where we take your favorite Doom maps and levels and try to assess them with an arbitrary market value, which is essentially a score via a mod that we've put together. Yesterday, we kicked off Doom 2 Hell on Earth with the entryway, and today we will continue that journey into the Underhalls. If you are into underground sewer-like properties, which that's what this is. And I think it conceptually really does feel that way in a lot of regards. You have this path of blue liquid. Luckily, it's not toxic to us. That kind of runs through the course of the level, which itself is kind of circular in nature. Loops back around in on itself. But you're not here for a history lesson. You're here to see how much this is worth and if we can evict all of these squatters. So let's begin. Pistol start as always. I'm going to grab these items. There are a couple ambush points that I have to look out for here. So keep that in mind. First of all, we'll go ahead and take care. Oh, don't shoot me, bro. Don't tase me, bro. So we're going to go in here and you got this like nice little monitoring station, I guess, for lack of a better term. Obviously, we can't get in here yet. We need a red key, which we don't have. But flipping that switch will allow us to open the first airlock type thingamajig here to take us deeper into the underground. This is kind of the main area where we're going to be able to get the red key. But you saw I passed a door there, and I am going to go back to it. In fact, I think I'll go back to it now because it's going to be useful. So you have to be careful here because, of course, we're squishy. The enemies are squishy, but we are just as squishy. And we don't have any good weapons yet. But now we have the first super shotgun of the series. Probably my favorite weapon in all of the Doom franchise, if I'm being quite honest. And why would I lie to you about such an awesome thing? Do need to be careful here. So we have a little area that we got to jump over to, as well as some much needed armor and a teleporter, which will take us back to the beginning. I'm not hitting that yet. Instead, I'm going to go ahead and open this up, which is going to just open up all kinds of hell for us. Look at this, already out of normal bullets. Really not doing too good on pistol bullets either. So we got to be careful there. Where'd you come from? Had to punch you. And that's half of the kills. Look at that. So let's go check this out again. So these two areas, yeah, they opened up as soon as we went through there. But instead of running back to the entrance, where we now have the red key, I'm going to go this way. And just be careful because you will be greeted unceremoniously by this guy. And now we can open that up. I have, again, really no weapons. We burned through all of our ammo rather quickly. Let me double check that I didn't miss any. This is one of the, I guess, things that happens when you do away with all of the enemy drops when creating a mod, which is what I've done. So no one to blame but me. But you see this loops around very nicely. Kind of hoping you guys would like start shooting each other. You see there's a blue door on the left that we'll need access to in some way. As long as you're not shotgun guys. Like shotgun guys are what really kind of... There we go. Let's kind of tip them off. You can see now that wall has descended. So we have a shortcut back around. There's a barrel there that I have to be really look out for. Sure I don't shoot myself. Just kind of there. There's a barrel down here too, which we have to be careful about as well. We really need to get in there somehow, though. We need that blue key. Boy, this is going to be tough. Let's let those guys sort this out a little bit for us. Come on. There we go. Goodness, okay. Do we have any... So it doesn't look like there's any weapons there. It's okay. Gotta make sure we don't get blown up. This is very tricky. I've been quiet there for a second because I've been concentrating, so I apologize for that. But we are... Guys, we don't have any ammunition here. This is problematic in so many ways. I think we've actually killed all the enemies, but there is literally no more ammo drops. You can see our item counter is all the way up. So I am going to give myself some ammo here. I kind of have to, just because I don't want to die to these, hitting these barrels by myself, but we still have to clean them up. That's part of the market value process. Again, you want to stay as far back as you possibly can. Easier said than done, but anytime you're doing biohazardous cleanup such as this, keep your distance, This could be a great sauna or pool area, depending on if you can. Well, first you need to decouple it from the water supply probably, or the waste disposal system, and then it would be fine. And then you have an exit here, which is just a nice, this is the cooling off area from the sauna, I think. 487,000 is one of our lowest property values yet. And that just has to do with the fact that there were a lot of low value enemies, a lot of low value items, or maybe lack of, and really only one secret. So we did get 100% on everything. That's good enough for me. I guess it makes sense. You probably wouldn't want to make a former sewer type area your living space, but if you do, and you want to nod to MAP02 from Dupe to Hell on Earth, Underhalls is where you want to go. So we'll see you tomorrow for more. Continue to watch. We love it. Hopefully you're loving it, and we'll see you then. John Wyatt Edgar says goodbye.